can give you hope. He can give you a lot of things. And other things are like opportunities, like when you should say something. Like, I didn't have time to say that, you know? Or, like, I'll give you an example. You go to school, and then you want to tell a kid about Jesus, and all of a sudden the bell rings, and you're like, you know, how did that happen? Like, I just looked at the clock, and it was like 5 minutes, and then now I passed in like 30 seconds. And so in Luke chapter 21 with verses 12 and 15 talks about opportunities that God can give you. It says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for many names' sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate it before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." So this is saying what happened with the disciples. I think it was Judah, when Jesus told him that he's gonna, go to the jail and tell them about Jesus and what he can do. And I struggle with this one too. Like I said, I need more opportunity sometimes. Like, I think to myself that, like, sometimes I don't have time, or I don't know when, or all that, what to say, but just ask for it again, and He will tell you. God will tell you, but He'll give you time. And if you ask God to give you power and stuff, He's gonna make you say so many like good words that the person will not refuse it. He will just automatically be like, "Oh, Jesus did that," and focus. Like, you should focus on what you're saying. Like, don't be scared and stuff. That's in Colossians chapter 4. Okay. So, Colossians chapter 4, verse 5. It says, "Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man." So, when you're trying to tell someone about Jesus or God, you gotta be careful with what you're saying. Know what you're saying. Like, first, you have to practice at least what you're going to say. You have to know what you're going to say before time. Especially to people that have never heard about Jesus. Because they're going to kind of be like, "Is this guy talking crazy to me or something?" Because that's how, when someone tells you something that you never heard of, like, dogs can fly. What do you think about that person?
That's cool.
They are really weird, Are you kidding me? Dogs can fly? That's weird. That's the same thing. People that don't believe in Jesus or don't even know who He was, that's the same thing. Like, when you tell them, Jesus can walk on water, they're like, "Yeah? Well, so can dogs fly." Like, same thing. So you have to, like, when you're talking to them, be pleasant and have interesting things in what you're saying and what you do. And the last thing sometimes I'm even scared of, like, that's why sometimes I don't tell my friends I'm scared, because I'm scared they're going to laugh at me. I'm scared they're going to, like, think bad about me, talk about me. So in this, it talks about in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Chapter 2. And verse 1. So, and I, brethren, you, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God. For I determined not to you know anything among you save Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And verse 4 says, and my speech and my preaching was not with empty words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of man, but in the power of God. So this is saying that your faith, what you believe in, doesn't depend on what you know. It depends on what the Bible says. Not what you think, not what recently people have been telling you, but what the Bible tells you, that's what's true. So the power of God is what you should be speaking, what you should be thinking about. And so don't be afraid of what you're saying. So people laugh at you. Just know that that's the power of God. And finally, one day, it will come to them too. That person, Max, oh, he was saying something smart there. So if I go to school and I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to do it today, but I know he's going to laugh. I know he's going to tell everybody in the school I'm going to be the one, sitting alone in the corner all day. But if you believe in what you're saying, that God actually did that, then that person will believe you. So I think that if you want to tell something to someone about God or Jesus, don't be scared, because you just have to pray. That's what I think, prayer. Prayer is the answer. And God can give you power, wisdom, all that. Everything you need to know so that people will believe you and people will know what you're talking about.
It'll inspire others.
Yeah. And that's all I had for you tonight.